done our first toilet change in Bournemouth. At Becky's house. Guest appearance. So we are staying in Westbourne, darlings, at Becky's house.
What's a good LRT place? Lap round town.
LRT, how do we get around?
If you just go
Did what?
just go straight, you come onto the big roundabout.
Oh, cool.
Where are we going? What do you want to...
We're just going to make a little
Just
lap
do a
round
little
town.
lap and then we'll go back to your road and try and find a parking space, hopefully.
I'll pick up it.
Pray.
Bye for now. So we have left Bournemouth now and we're on our way to Dartmoor National Park, but we wanted to stop by coastal places, and I found a place called West Lulworth, and we've seen those brown signs for Lulworth Cove, and it is
Apart from the fly in
perfection.
my eye, it's been perfect.
I'll show you. Church Road. We didn't have to pay for parking. Well, we drove down to Lulworth Cove where it takes you on the sat nav, and it was £4.
No, £2 an hour.
£2 an hour, and 2 hours is the minimum. So that's £4 just for parking. So
Support your van up. So we drove literally down the road
on the way to
Dreadle, turned left, and there's a church, and across from there it's not very even or anything, so you couldn't stay overnight here, but we can park there for the time being.
Church Road.
Now we're going to head to a supermarché and get some munch. Just
For
starving.
lunch. I'll show you. And the van is just up there. Meow meow. Okay, so here is our van door. What are you doing? He's obsessed.
Morning tequila. Has to be done. Hi. So we promised a van tour for like the past 3 months.
Probably forever.
4 years.
Haven't even put any photos really of it on our Instagram.
No. And it's
Because it's never really... doesn't look
clean.
immaculate. It just has character.
Yeah.
So
all the bits that are a bit quirky or wrong are character. We've called them character, so
exactly.
we'll start off by showing you the super boring stuff, and then we'll move on to the super fun stuff.
Don't know what's the boring stuff and what's the fun stuff, but here we go.
Even when you're not around.
So the van's a 2008 Ford Transit 2.4, 100 brake horsepower, 5-speed, the Porpoise model. Key fit windows.
Right, you can't see our tail. Oh, you can. And comes with its very own star.
And its very own dents. Oh, can't see the other one. But yeah, it's no aircon, no automatic lights, most uncomfortable seats in the world,
But she's perfect.
but it's perfect. And I'll start by showing you our electrics, which we've done everything ourselves, hand tools or like a jigsaw we used a few times, but otherwise we've just done everything with a saw and grit, skill, determination, blood and sweat. So, under here, we've got our little, I'll turn these on so everyone can see what going on. So we've got our little isolator switch down there, a little switchboard up here. We've just driven the van, so that's why it's showing 13 volts at the moment, but it usually shows sort of 12.7, 12.8. Then we've got a fuse board at the bottom, and in here we have a super giant battery.
Ooh.
Which is one that they use on sort of boats and stuff like that. It's quite dusty, so we probably should have cleaned that, but shit happens. Underneath here, we've got our snacks and our food, and this is a box of random stuff that Holly collects, like acrylic paint that she's never used in the 5 years that we've been together. Nuts and bolts, which we'd never used. A dustpan and brush, which is rarely used. Raisins, you never know. Noodles, because you never know.
Licorice all sorts, because you really know.
And then everything's, so all of the bed parts lift up so we can get to everything really easily if we need to. These have got nice little cast iron handles on them, which makes it life easy. Oops. That's meant to happen, that's meant to happen. And then we've got, what else is boring? Our bed, and I think most people will have already seen this, but you can slide this front part of the bed out, and then we've got a little, we do need to get everything properly upholstered, but while we've got no money, bed goes like this.
What?
And Holly falls into the crev in the middle of the night.
Yep, this crev.
Yeah.
And
this crev.
this crev.
So yeah, it works for us. It's 6'3" long, and I'm at 5'10", probably less, but let's just say 5'10". And Holly's about 5'8", 7'8", something like that. So it works for us, and Holly just sleeps diagonal, and I obviously get the long parks. I'm the best. And then we've got above the bed over here. We've got what is formerly known as the rolled robe. So it's a wardrobe that everything's rolled up into.
Just about everything.
Yeah, we've literally got so many clothes that we're gonna probably get rid of most of them, because I've wore the same shorts for the last 4 weeks now. And
give everyone a little peek of your short tan. Oh, you can't really see, but the top is so pale.
It's stupid. But yeah, we've got stuff up there and a fire blanket in the unlikely event that I'm too hot for Holly. Or I release my mixtape, because that is fire. And then, it's not glorious, but it works for us. We've got our Velcro, so we can close the curtains. They're blackout. It's the same stuff all around. It's just cheap blackout thermal curtains, but it works really well for us. Got our aloe, our spider plant, and our dracacia, which are, according to NASA, the three most air cleaning plants that you can possibly buy.
Aloe vera as well.
Yep, aloe vera, spider plant, and red-tipped dracacia or dracena. One of them. Then we've got our bungee bottles, which is where we keep our water. We're going to buy a proper water filter eventually, to stop using plastic, because it disgusts me how much plastic we go through.
And the laptop stay there.
And laptops stay there. And then we've got a little mirror, you know. And we've got some hooks up here, which we can hang towels on to dry, or whatever we want really. Holly likes to put stuff like that on them, which makes super stupid noises while we're driving, you know. And then, yeah, that's it for the boring parts. I'll let Holly tell you about the fun parts, like the toilet and sink. Au revoir.
So shut the back doors because the lighting wasn't great and got to have that lighting. So back here we have our toiletries basket, Feet J socks. Yes, Mum, I know. I know we bought it to collect herbs and we haven't collected any herbs in it. But it's come in very handy to hold all of this because it really doesn't have anywhere else to go. Down here we have our toilet hidden.
Just a porta potty.
Yeah, number ones only. Or number twos when Jay's not in the van.
I thought that was a Mars bar you dropped into the toilet.
And then this is the part that's always going to be messy. So we've got a picnic blanket. This is our tabletop, ukulele, like a
lap
table, guitar. We've got a tent and also all our winter coats are down there. A rocket stove is stored there on top of a wicker basket.
Yeah, that's all about showsing.
Yeah. And I made this little toilet roll holder. So then back here we have our clean water is here, and then the wastewater comes down into here. This is so much different stuff. So we've got cutlery in here, vitamins and things, and then further down you can't open it unless you really want to. And we've got another one of these full of tins. So also stored under here is like our kettle, our washing up liquid,
Ridge monkey,
yeah, pots and pans,
our beautiful
this
chopping board.
super awesome chopping board, and Pepsis and things we store there because in the evening it gets quite chilly. And then the gas bottle is also back there.
Can I just make it out? But if I... Nope, nothing works.
Guess where it is.
But yeah.
Yeah, so then we can just pull that across. Then up here we have washing, but this is our this is our sink. And then this obviously pops up and like that.
Water, fresh water.
And then our hob is this one.
Little 2-burner hob. So we've just used the camping gas 2.5 or 2.7, 2.6, 2.8, 2.7, 2 something kilo
Oh,
at the moment.
did it look like that before?
No, it's because these lights are on. But we got a 2.7, I don't know what they are, camping gas, like the biggest one that they do, but it's a proper rip-off. It's like nearly £30 to refill it, so we're going to go colour gas while we're in the UK and just keep our camping gas. Nice focus skills. Keep our camping gas for when we go over to Europe.
What's happening? What did you click on to make it do that? There we go, that's better.
Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. We got a roof.
It did have a roof rack on it.
Yeah, did have a roof rack, and now we've got 2 giant dents from where these stupid Cornish roads ripped it off, and so we got, instead of a roof rack, we got some dents now.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Jay wanted to take it off anyway, so I suppose
We should have.
well, yeah, maybe we should have, because then we wouldn't have
100%
ended up
should
with the dents. But
Yeah.
it
It's
gave
just
us a
like,
push.
honestly, if you come to Cornwall or if you come to sort of, I imagine like rural Wales, rural Scotland's the same, single track roads. It's just in a high top, long wheelbase transit. It's a mare. It's a proper mare. Like driving down these lanes is just a nightmare. I'm halfway down a lane and I'm dripping sweat because I'm just concentrating so hard, trying not to crash into bushes, and there's just jagged rocks sticking out. And yeah, it's a pain in the Harris. So.
God, I'm not driving it yet.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a little fridge underneath where I'm sat.
It's never been turned on though, but
No, it's just
I
extra
suppose
storage.
Yeah, we don't eat meat, so we don't need to store it really. But other things, I guess we've bought cheese and then ate it in 2 days, which is that bad that 2 people eat a whole block of cheese in about 28 hours? And then other than that, we've kept milk, but it was going like, it got too warm, didn't it? So it kind of went off. So
it
now
was like hemp milk and stuff like that, and after like 3 or 4 days of it being in there because it was just warm, it's Bearing in mind that it's been 30 odd degrees in the last week, so it's been in the fan. It's been pretty unbearable when you're actually in it.
Yeah.
We've been leaving the door open, leave the front windows open, but still it's really hot. Probably should have installed a roof vent, but when we looked on YouTube and everything, they just leak. Everyone's roof vents leak. Even when you get them installed professionally, they leak. So we just didn't want that. Transit's rust enough as it is, so we didn't want another reason for it to rust or leak or for water to get behind all our electrics. Yeah. It's just no point. So put the windows down and drive fast. That's how we cool it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just thick. If you've been looking on our Instagram, you'll know it's thick 50mm Celotex on the walls. I think it's 25mm on the ceilings. Is it 25mm? It might be 50mm on the ceilings.
I can't remember. It depends what one's deeper.
And then we've got a vapor barrier obviously with a gap, but over the top of that, so that should insulate it in winter. But it doesn't get too hot. I suppose it doesn't get too hot. If it was black, it'd get a hell of a lot hotter.
Yeah.
We've got our little table thing down there. I don't know what.
And then the table leg is just kind of that side, round there.
Yeah. But other than that, there's not much else to tell you. It's not exactly a
mansion.
Yeah, cribs house tour because it's one room,
but we love her.
We do. We love it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you didn't, then screw you.
Then bye. Don't watch anymore.
But yeah.
But if you did like it, give it a little like.
And a little subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some more footage of the beaches and stuff down here because they're ridiculous.
Yeah, but we are more up to date.
On Instagram.
Yeah, up to date on Instagram.
So we're about a week behind on videos, but Instagram's updated every couple of days. 2 weeks behind.
Yeah. Oh, probably even more. It's just hard because I don't always think to film, or we're just having too much fun.
Yeah.
But we'll keep it up to date. We're gonna start YouTube living on the alternate weeks that we're not uploading.
So this comes out every fortnight on a Tuesday, and then we'll have a YouTube live every fortnight on a Tuesday, but the alternate week.
Yeah, Transit Tuesdays.
But not this time because England are playing on Tuesday.
So it's going to be Wild Wednesdays.
Yep, it's going to be Wild Wednesdays. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I say, thumbs up and subscribe, and we shall see you all in 1 week.
1 week. Bye for now.
Au revoir.
Just joking. No poops in the van.